Okay, so we're going to do relaxation. Before this, you can lie on your back in Shavasana, pose of a corpse, dead man's pose. So we aim to make the body like a dead weight. We lie down with our hips and shoulders in line with each other. It's well worth having a fidget, getting yourself really comfortable, making any adjustments that you need to, so that you can get your body into a position where you can be still. Because if we start to move the physical body, it disturbs the mind and the thoughts and the emotions. It disturbs all the different layers that make us up, those 𝗄cies, those different layers that make us into the person that we are. So having checked that you've got that alignment, hips and shoulders, I want you to push into your heels, through toes towards your face, stretch through your legs, squeeze and tighten all the muscles, squeeze the muscles in your legs towards the bones, squeeze your knees, your thighs, and then let them relax. Allow your legs to relax so that they rotate out slightly, so the knees and the ankles flop out to the side. If you feel that you need to repeat that tensing and tightening, you can do. Now I want you to squeeze the cheeks of your bottom together, pull in your abdominal muscles, pull everything in, squeeze and tighten, squeeze and hold. And then release and let it go. Now open up the palms of your hands, spread your fingers out and stretch into your fingertips. Stretch from your shoulders to your fingertips, stretch your arms out, stretch them up and off the floor, stretch out. And then let them release. Pull in the back of your arms, the back of your hands, the back of your shoulders. Sink to the floor. Release your fingers, let your fingers curl softly. Soften the palms of your hands. Perhaps just give your head a little roll from side to side and release off any tension that there might be in your neck. And then centering your head, draw your chin towards your throat, so you stretch out the back of the neck. And then release. Have a little swallow, relax your throat. Check that your teeth are not clenched, release your jaw. Let your tongue soften, so your tongue rests in your lower mouth, behind your lower teeth. The root of your tongue softens into the throat. Your lips are soft and slightly parted. You release your cheeks and your cheekbones. Soften the muscles around your eye sockets, across your eyelids. There's a very fine, paper-thin gap between the upper eyelid and the lower eyelid. And release your forehead, soften your scalp. And spend a few moments observing the movement that your body is taking, the soft movement your body is taking with your breath. Don't need to control the breath, just let the breath happen. And now I want you to take a couple of deliberate breaths, a couple of conscious breaths where you breathe more deeply. In your own time, I want you to take 2 deep breaths where you really feel the rib cage expand. You breathe in as deeply as you can. And with those deep breaths, as you let them go, feel that your body just sinks down into the ground a little bit more. You let go a little bit more with each breath. Now I want you to be aware of the points of contact between the body and the floor. Feel the back of your head, your right shoulder blade, your left shoulder blade, the right elbow, the left elbow, right forearm, the left forearm, the back of the right hand, the right knuckles, back of the left hand, the left knuckles, the right buttock, the left buttock, the right calf muscle, the left calf muscle, the right heel, the left heel. Feel those points touching the ground. I want you to allow those points to feel really heavy, creating that feeling of heaviness in the heels, back of the calves, cheeks at the bottom, shoulder blades, feeling really heavy sinking down into the ground. The elbows, backs of the hands, back of the head, sinking down into the ground as you let go. Be aware how still the body has become. How the breath is quietened, the heartbeat is slowed. Allow yourself to enjoy this feeling of just being, of not doing, of just being, happy to just be. Knowing that everything is just as it should be right now. There's nothing you should be doing. There's nowhere you should be. And there isn't even anything you have to be thinking of right now. As thoughts come into your mind, keep letting them go. There's no need to engage with them right now. You can pick them up at the end if you want to. For now, just watch your body breathing. Let yourself watch the natural breath in and out. It's the natural rhythm of all life. And it might be as you watch the breath, the one breath is a little longer, a little deeper, and then the next few breaths are shallow. And I kind of liken this to if you stand at the edge, you stand on a beach, the edge of the tide, as the waves are gently rolling in and out, and every so often there will be one that will come further than the others. When the breath is like this, it can be very soft, very slow, very shallow, And even when we're not trying to do anything with the breath, then there'll come one that's that bit longer, that bit deeper. Just allow your breath to happen, let your breath do whatever it wants to do. So you're not even holding on to any thoughts or control with the breath. You're letting it happen. And we're told that it's in the moments of stillness between the breath, in those spaces, particularly after the out breath, that we find true relaxation, true meditation and connection with our soul, with our spirit. That when the body has had a natural out breath and there is that pause before the body begins to breathe in. So the breath is suspended. So there's no movement of breath, which means there's nothing in the body moving. We put ourselves in this position of relaxation. So we're not physically, deliberately, consciously moving. The breath has stopped, a natural pause. And then that can allow the mind to pause. I'm going to spend the next couple of minutes here just watching the body breathe, not controlling the breath. And seeing, don't fight to catch it, or can you just have that moment of stillness after the out breath, before the body breathes in. Bring awareness to how you feel right now. Mentally scan your physical body. Notice if there are any areas where tension is crept back in. Notice your thoughts. Are there some thoughts there that are being quite persistent? Your emotions, what emotions are you experiencing right now? So begin to think of getting ready to disturb ourselves. There's no rush. Begin to breathe a little more deeply. Use your breath to begin to disturb yourself as you visualize the room that you're in. Continue to breathe more deeply as you become aware of those points of contact between your body and the floor. Feeling the back of your head, your shoulders, your hips. Continue to breathe more deeply using that breath to wake yourself up. And you can then have a stretch, a yawn, take your arms overhead, do whatever it is that feels right for you. When you've stretched and yawned and there's no rush, you're going to curl up on your side for a little while before you come up to sitting. Take your time.